What's going on, YouTube? What's going on, YouTube? How y'all doing today, man? Another blessed day. Another day that I get to get out here and express my thoughts on YouTube. Better that y'all get your 3 W's this morning. I just got done working out, not breathing hard. I just got done with my little workout. I don't do no whole bunch. I shoot that basketball around, do me a few push-ups. Hey, man, that's it. That's it. I'm not trying to work out too hard. You know, I just want to stay consistent. Not trying to work out so hard that I don't want to do it tomorrow. Or I'm so sore that I don't want to do it tomorrow. And I don't want to do nothing that I don't like. I love shooting that basketball. I get in peace, solidarity shooting that basketball, so that's what I do. Shoot the basketball and I do push-ups. Do a couple knee bends, squats, different things like that. It'll keep my legs strong. You know, keep my upper body strong. Might do some pull-ups, a few dips. But anyway, what's going on, man? How's everybody doing, man? First of all, you know, we love to start off with about getting your 3 W's, getting your word, your wisdom, your workout. Gas station, the fuel and ground for the mind, the body, and the soul. It represents your word, your wisdom, learning something, and also taking care of your body, man. All of them are triune, all of them work together for your good. Get all 3 of those. Today, man, we're going to talk about in the gas station the 5 things you need to do to prepare for your purpose or your career or what you're going to do. A lot of times when I ask people, what do you want to do? What are you doing? They just don't know. They can't give you a starting point or an answer. So I'm going to give you 5 steps you can use today in the gas station to get started. And if you stay consistent with it, you have no choice but to be successful. You have no choice but to be successful. This is quick. This is something that everybody who has, I don't know what I'm going to do attitude, we're going to switch that to I know exactly what I'm going to do, and I'm going to do it every single day till I perfect it and be good at it and see the results I'm looking for. 5 steps. 5 steps to getting started on your career path, on your purpose path. First step. Step number 1. Very cheap, very inexpensive, but you need it. Go buy you a pencil and a notepad. If you don't have a pen or a pencil and a notepad at home, you need to go buy you a pencil and a notepad. Under $5. Under $5 to get you a good pencil and a notepad. It's something you want. The reason you want a notepad is just a piece of paper because something you want to hold on to, something you want to take notes. Because you might want to take notes, or you might come up with ideas or different things in your head, and you need something to jot it down. And that's why a notepad is great for that. So the first step is get your pencil and a notepad. Get your pencil and a notepad on your road to success. The second, when you get your pencil and your notepad, the second thing is you want to write in that notepad exactly how much money you want to make annually. Exactly how much money you want to make. I did the same thing with my children. Some of them using it, applying it. Some of my children just put it to the wayside. But I made my children do the same thing that we're doing right now. You need to put down annually exactly what you want. Some of my children said $1 million a year. Some of my children said $250,000 a year. Some of my children said $50,000 a year. And to my children that said $50,000 and $250,000 a year, I said, guess what, children? That is very low-hanging fruit. That's very low-hanging fruit. If all you want to make is $50,000 a year, or even $250,000 a year, I mean, that's better. But that's low-hanging fruit. That is what the majority of people make. That is what the majority of miserable people make. So, if all you want to make is that, that's not all to do. You can go work in the factory and do that. So I said, jot down a realistic number, but put a real number. Put $500,000, $750,000, $1 million. Let's all start off with $1 million a year. Who wants to make less than $1 million? I don't. And so, I'm just going by what I want to make. And so, you can pick whatever you choose to make, but I just told them that, let's try not to pick low-hanging fruit. $1 million a year should be the minimum, in my opinion. Everybody makes millions now. $1 million is not it sounds like a big number, but it's not a big number anymore. And so, I told my children, don't pick low-hanging fruit with low numbers, pick big numbers. Anyway, so I got all of them on that. And so some went up to not 100,000, but $500,000. So that was cool. That was cool. I can dig that. So my next step, that's step number 2, you write down. Writing is important. Because writing is you can, not only did you physically put that into existence, not only did you speak that into existence, now you can visually see what your goal is. Before, you didn't have a goal. And before, a lot of them had low-hanging fruit goals. Minimum wage goals. Low-income goals. So, if you want to have the high life, you got to put the high life down there. If you want the high life, you got to put the high life down there. So I got the minimum down to $500,000 a year, which is not a bad income. And it's a good starting point for anybody. And it's not hard to make that. Under the contrary of what people may think, it's because people don't prepare themselves. Or people don't put it down, so they make whatever the wind blows, because that's the direction they go. They don't plant their seed. They don't plant strawberries. They are looking for strawberries to grow, but they never plant strawberries. And they may go buy some strawberries. This is wisdom speaking. You might go buy some strawberries, but you never plant strawberries yourself. So you never get the bulk of the strawberries. You get the leftover strawberries, you get the processed strawberries, and you get the strawberries that you got to pay for versus somebody paying for the strawberries from you. If you didn't plant them, you gave the person who planted, who sold the strawberries, their reward by paying for the strawberries. That is what it is. And so, what you're doing here is you're planning. You're planning. So you're planning $500,000, $1 million, $2 million, $3 million, $5 million a year. It's up to you on what you choose to put out there in the air. And you can make whatever you choose. It's up to you. Don't think you got to be highly talented or or born with some special gift, which you are born with special gifts. You just don't know it. You just don't know how to utilize it, and you just don't know how to tap into your special gift. And so that's the reason why you're not maximizing the gift that God has blessed you with. And so I'm going to help you today. And so number two, you wrote down exactly how much money you want to see annually. Number 3, you get your phone out or you get your computer out. And you don't guess at this. See, a lot of people tell you guess, write down a bunch of jobs that you assume make this. Now we're gonna go to the computer. We're gonna write down 1 through 10 on there, up under that income you desire. You're gonna write down 1 through 10 on that income that you can, and you're gonna go to Google, and you're going to get on your computer, your laptop, or your phone, and you're gonna research 10 careers, 10 occupations, or 10 skills. And you need to write down all 10. Don't just write down one or two. You need to write down 10. You need to take the time now to research 10 skills, 10 occupations, 10 careers that make the kind of money annually that you just wrote down on your paper. And you need to write all of them down. Not just look at them. That's not assume. Not just kind of wash it around so you'll forget it. You write down 10 skills that make the kind of money that you want to make. That's number 3. That's 3. Now, first, you go get your pen and paper, your notebook, and your paper. Number 2, you write down the income you want to make annually. Not in your life, not annually, right now, present day. Number 3, you write down 10, you Google 10 occupations, not that you already know or you guessed or you figured would make that. You write down 10 occupations that you Googled, Google it, that says that you will make that amount annually, whatever that amount may be that you put on there, that can produce that kind of income annually. And so next, what you want to do is once you write down all 10 of those down, then you want to write another list of 10. Now you want to write another list of 10. With that next list of 10, what you want to do is you want to go and you want to, from 1 to 10, from the most important to the least important. From the most important to the least important. You want to write it down. From the one you like the most to the one you like the least. You categorize all 10. Once you got all 10, then you categorize all 10 from your favorite to your least favorite. Number 5. That's number 4. After you write all 10 down, the 4th thing you need to do, you need to categorize it from most important to the least important. 10 being the least important. One you definitely hate the most. Number 1 being the one you like the very most. Number 5, you need to circle the top 3. Circle the top 3. And once you circle the top 3, you need to put that into action. Pick one of those out of the top 3, probably being 1 or 2. And that is what you need to be doing every single day. From this point on. From learning the skill, the craft, to watching sales tapes, to watching videos on it, to reading books about the skill of the craft, to applying it. Every day you should be applying it. Guess what LeBron James does every single day? Play basketball. Whether y'all see him on TV or not. Every single day, LeBron James plays basketball. Because that's what has created his lifestyle for him. Every single day, you need to be doing what it takes, what it is that is going to create that lifestyle that you want for yourself. Successful people practice what they're going to do every single day. Every day. Successful people practice what they're going to do every day. And if you're not practicing something every single day, you're failing. You're failing. If you're not practicing something every single day that is going to reach that income level, that reward level that you wrote down on that paper, you're failing. Because once you reach that, you will be able to take care of your family, you will be able to take care of your children, you will be able to take care of all of the needs that you have and desire, and everything else that encompasses that. God's kingdom and everything else. It is totally up to you to reach that level of success. It is totally up to you. Hold on one second. Hello? It is up to you. It is totally up to you. Sorry about that. You. Get your 3 W's every day. Get your 3 W's. Get your word, your wisdom, your workout. Totally every day. And every day, your priority should be God, your family, and that which you put number one on that paper. And that will excel you to where you're going if you choose to be excellent in that one thing that you put on that paper as number one, number two, or number three. Whichever one you choose, you need to be doing every single day. That should be your priority for the day, to create the income, the lifestyle, and the success that you want. It'll take time, but you'll get there if you practice it every day. This gas station podcast, Legacy Moves, man, you know, one of our sponsors, you know what I'm saying, the Home Bathing Company. You know what it is, man. That's, you know, if you're in the Atlanta area, you want your house bathed, we do that. Put your list together and wax on, wax off every day. Another nugget, you gotta be a little older. Don't let that one go over your head. Wax on, wax on. 5 things that you need to do to get on the path of your purpose or your career path. Legacy Move, Gas Station Podcast. I'm out.
Hey, said it's the gas